Y'all like real suckers, man. Them people want y'all to vote for them for nothing. Ain't no need to vote for nothing. You might well let the couch win. FBA family, I'm black and I'm proud. Yeah, you not no immigrant. You ain't never been no immigrant. You immigrants volunteer to come to the United States. Y'all need to look up the definition of the word immigrant. Whether it's illegal immigrant, no matter what narrative they try to put on it. FBA lineage have never, now, or never been no immigrants. We didn't ask to come to this Huh? Now that you ask for a little paper, they gonna keep playing y'all like suckers, telling about you need to go through this program, do this program, and then but they be at the same time using them NGOs to hand out billions and trillions of dollars around the world. Yeah, yeah. And extra names on top of extra name. They get sucker and sucker. You know what I'm saying? You heard what Barack said. He got empathy for gay men. He ain't got no empathy for black men. Because he know he ain't done nothing for them. But criticize. See that what his grandmama and granddaddy beat in his head, he eventually laid down to it. He actually thought that was true, and that was thorough. Yeah. He might well come on out and stamp up there on his award show up there, the first gay president, Barack Obama. Yeah. And y'all ain't not listening to no politician that telling you that this is an immigrant country. This ain't no immigrant country. This country is exactly what it is. It's a thieving, stolen, two-faced, fake mother country. That's what this is. Yeah, your ancestors didn't ask to come here. No, immigration means you volunteered to come here. But I see the lady out there in Washington, she said she gonna get her illegal immigrants some reparations. Oh boy, this gonna be a whang dang it do it here now. I like the way they going. But can't nobody in America explain to you how you is a immigrant. Because you never came in as no immigrant. So I like for one of these suckers, or one of these clowns, that go for fat poly roly too, sucker. Explain to FBA lineage how they is illegal immigrants. How they immigrants? Yeah, I want to know how they. I want to know how the FBA is immigrants. Yeah, they didn't come in as immigrants. No, they worked 400 years, sun up, sun down. No rest for the weary. Tired, sick, or able, or wasn't able. They'll beat the life out of you. They'll boil you. They would hang you. They would torture you. Women's had to work sun up, sundown, whether the administration was on or off. Yeah. And they had to suffer the humiliation of being assaulted. Yeah, and all that. Yeah, man. These folk playing major game with y'all, man, like y'all immigrant, man. Y'all ain't never been no immigrant. You ain't gonna be no immigrant tomorrow. I don't care what they try to write it as. Yeah, man, y'all are immigrant. No. This is an immigrant nation. No. It could have been an immigrant nation. Yeah, it could have been an immigrant nation. You'd still been billing without that 400 years of free labor. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button as you come in. Yeah, man. See, with that 400 years of free labor, yeah, that was going to forever make United States not built by no immigrants. Because immigrants ain't built nothing, ain't laid no foundation. And if you go look at the books, they didn't start coming to the 70s after black folks had fought for everybody's rights like clowns. Everybody got something except you, FBA lineage. They still want to keep getting everybody something except you. When they get to them, they don't have to do no study. When they get to them, they don't have to do no Senate vote, House vote, none of that. They just give it to them. Yeah, that's the same thing about you. They can just give it to you. Yeah, using them same NGOs they used down at that border. Same NGO that went around the world spreading this LBGTQ plus stuff. Yeah, they did all that. But when they come to you, they need to do a study. They need to look at the numbers, see how much impact. They know how much impact. 400 years of trauma, 400 years of trauma, that's how much impact. Not no 1 year, not no 2 years, not no 20 years, not no 10 years, not no 30 years, not no 40 years. 400 years of trauma. You know what your ancestors them did. You know how dirty, nasty, and low down them dogs was. You know how them dogs was. Them was real nasty dogs. They made their soul rest in hell perfectly. Yeah, yeah, man, made their soul. Ooh, Lordy. Show no mercy. No mercy. Ain't no forgiveness for that. No, not no 400 years. No, sir. And we dealing with these coward children of these on. Tell me they ain't had nothing to do with it. Yeah, but you benefited from it. You profited from it. If your daddy ran in a bank and stole a bank and got away with $1 million, it don't matter about you didn't get caught with it or he didn't get caught with it. He got away with it. But you gonna benefit from it. And that's what America doing, benefit from it. And we ain't no illegal immigrants. We ain't no immigrants, nor illegal immigrants. And nor did no illegal immigrants build this country, nor did no legal immigrants build this country. It was FBA that built this 400 years, sun up, sundown. No rest for the weary. Your ancestors couldn't rest. No, they couldn't sit on the side and say, hey, man, there's some shade over there. Let's go sit down over there and politic for a while. Definitely when it came up to Friday, they wasn't going to get paid. They got to look at all them years they underpaid black folks in this country. That's why they went to Jim Crow. That's why black folks don't mess with the Democratic Party. Mess with the Republican Party like that, because they sold us out after the Civil War. They sold us out and went up under the Jim Crow. And I don't know what black folk did with the Democrats. I told y'all come on independent. When you be going around here talking about the Easter time, yeah, that was them same Democrats over there in Alabama that blew up that church over there. The KKK and all that there. That's the same group that blew on Easter Sunday. Yeah, man. They straight deleted 4 little black girls, man. They ain't got no empathy for no kids, man. They ain't got no empathy for nobody, man. But you would never be no illegal immigrant. You would never be no immigrant. Because you didn't ask to come here. You didn't ask to come here. They're just like them same clowns over there in Africa running scams, kidnappings. They doing anything to get some paper. And still financially illiterate, don't know what to do with the paper. Yeah. All I want to be like Hush Pupper or whatever they call him. Yeah, man. Yeah. They just want to say they got it, man. They're some real clown, man. See what went on with the brother over there in Africa over there. They stopping him, but they don't stop the Chinese or the what? Or the W, man. They scared to stop them over there. Them some real cowards still to their heart over there. Still with that tribalism over there. Still playing them sucker games, man. Them same chiefs over there was the same one that sold your ancestors out, man. See, anytime you forced to do something that you against your will, no, you see, your ancestors were forced to come in here. And that's the part that they don't never, because they want to say fully, yeah, this is an immigrant nation. No. This will never be an immigrant nation. And I mean never. You got too much blood on your hand. Them dogs got too much blood on your hand. You go back and look at them presidents, the ones that wrote the Constitution. They all had slaves. They all had blood on their hands. They all were sleeping with their slaves. And it wasn't voluntarily neither. Yeah, man. Because when they ran into real men on the plantation, they went and castrated them. Yeah, man. That's what that hate all about. It ain't about your skin color. It's about what between your legs, man. Look how they been doing studies for centuries on black women, man. No anesthesia or nothing, man. Talking about they gonna get to the cure. No, you can't make your woman womb what God done blessed her womb with. No, you can't do that, boy. That's just like y'all trying to make little girls and the little boys. That ain't gonna happen, boy. That is not gonna happen, boy. Y'all think y'all playing God. That's what y'all think. Y'all think people scared of y'all. That's what that is. Ain't nobody scared of y'all, man. One thing got to learn, everything on earth gonna leave here. One way or other. Everything on this earth shall perish. Yes, sir. It could be sooner than later. Yes, sir. But they trying y'all like some real suckers. Like some real lame-os, man. That's what them folks mad about, man, that y'all ain't no illegal immigrants. No, we were forced to come here. We didn't ask to come here. Out of everybody in this whole country, all 50 states, we the only one that didn't ask to come here. Forced 400 years, sun up, sun down, no rest for the weary. So stop asking them clowns and them monkeys for studies. They either gonna cut the check or they ain't. Uh-huh. And if they ain't gonna cut the check, you sit out. That's the same one if you in them Democratic cities. If they ain't gonna get on board and cut them check like she did out there in L.A., she said if it went Tez and Julio them could get a check, then you go to your mayor and tell him to cut the check. You don't want to cut the check, get him out of office. Get him out of office. I don't care what party they a part of. Get them out of office. Get them out of city council. They sitting up there making $200,000-$300,000 a year, jeffing and laughing in y'all face like it's a gang. Get them up out of office. Yeah, the same thing go for the one out there in Maryland too. Get them all out of office. Lock them up, Democratic Party. That's all y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna lock them up because they don't want to listen to y'all no more, huh? Because they ain't did nothing for their constituents. Ain't none of them did nothing for their constituents since they been in office. Yeah. They all say the same thing. We ain't got it. When the illegals came, they sure enough had it, didn't it? Yeah. They all up there on Beaver Highway and all the rest of the apartments. They got them parlors open, the massage parlors. Them ain't nothing but trick houses. That's all them is. Them ain't nothing but trick houses. They know it. Yeah, the same one that the Caucasian boy went and shot up there. Yeah, the same one he went and shot up, and they said he had mental health issues. You know, every time they shoot up something, it's a mental health issue. Yeah, that's the game that they been playing, man. Ain't nobody going for that early morning game, man. All that's psychological warfare. Y'all think y'all gonna play with my church, man? Y'all ain't gonna do that, man. I'm here. I told you him. OG Frost TV. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. And I done told you, when you come on this channel, all that's free, man. Don't cost you nothing to hit no like, share, and subscribe button, man. Don't cost you not a penny, man. I'm putting you up on game, man. I don't care if you're in a Democratic city or Republican city. You tell them to cut the check just like the mayor did out there in California, man. Just like the mayor did out there in California. You tell them to cut the check. You tell them gas prices up and you need them to cut you a $10,000 check to cover your gas costs and your rent and all that right there, since they gonna come up with a new product called what they call that, where they clean out your community and you ain't able to afford to rent and buy a home in your same community. Yeah, you make them pay for that. Yeah, if they don't want to do it, get them out of office. City council, start with the city council first. If you're in your district, be like, what you doing for this district? What is you doing for this district? You ain't doing nothing for this district. All right, we're going to get you out of office come vote time. Yeah, man, I told you these clowns were going to come with this mess come 2028. They running back over there to England to their master, crying about Trump. We don't care nothing about you trying about Trump. What you did when you had the House and the Senate, Democrats? You ain't did nothing when you had the House and the Senate. You ain't did nothing. No, you still playing them silly clown games. Yeah, you still playing them silly. You were offering black community death and RuPaul. That's all you was offering. Death and RuPaul. You weren't offering no cash, you know. One thing I respect about that LA mayor, Carrie Bass, boy, she said, hey, man, y'all out here raiding these folks. We're going to get them some money, man. We're going to get the head of the household. Yeah, we're going to pay the head of the household. But see, FBA lineage women, see, they destroyed your household, but they can protect everybody else's household. They want to protect everybody's household except your household. They don't want your numbers to get big. Yeah, so hey, you gotta give them that backhand. They gotta feel that backlash. Cause you ain't no illegal immigrant or no immigrant. You ain't never asked, your ancestors didn't ask to come here. Yeah, your ancestors didn't ask to come here. Yeah, all that trying to play a game like them Africans trying to play a game. Well, hey, you can. Hey, man, that don't mean nothing that we came from that, man. Y'all put us on them ships, clown. Stop playing with us. Y'all put us on them cliffs, whether you were forced to, or you voluntarily did it, or you sold us. We put on them ships. You didn't fight for us. Yeah, you didn't fight for them. But I know you sold it, cause I know they didn't know all where black folk would. You showed them all the hiding spots and everything. Yeah, man. Yeah, we all black folk, but we ain't all kinfolk. Yeah, them folks ain't our kinfolk, man. Them folks don't care nothing, but them folks looking for something to eat, man. A dog will find anything to eat. They ain't nothing but dogs. Yeah, they ain't nothing but dogs. They like the dogs that was over our ancestors for 400 years, man. Them dogs, the same dog, man. Them folks actually lived in hell, man. on a ship for 800 years, couldn't move, couldn't do nothing. Had to piss and shit in the same spot. Said when the ship came in, man, it smelled like a whole sewer. It should smell like a whole sewer. Look how you got people in there crammed in there, man. Man, woman, and child. I told you it wasn't no rest for the weary. Yeah, man, they scared. Y'all scared to speak up against them Democrat, man. They act like y'all scared to hold y'all should hold y'all tongue for nobody, man. This is a freedom of speech, man. Y'all get up there and keep telling them again in the business, man. Let them folk know, man. Stop playing with you, man. Y'all done played enough in our favor. When y'all had the House and the Senate, you ain't passed nothing. You ain't do nothing. You ain't got no receipts of what you did for the FBA lineage. You have no receipts because you have no intention of doing that. You want to play that game, kick the can down the road. That's all they want to do, kick the can down the road. Joe Biden got in office. He's told the CBC, y'all got to get with the Latino community, got to be a black and brown coalition. No, there ain't going to be no black and brown coalition. There wasn't no black and brown coalition on them damn plantations. There wasn't no black and brown coalition on that damn civil rights marching. On Perry's billet when the blood was being shed, it wasn't no black and brown coalition. Y'all better start letting them folk play with y'all like y'all some real clowns and sucker, man. Y'all better slow down and critically think, man. You got 7 cents in the third, you better wake the fuck up and go get yours and get yours. And stick with your family. All them sell out, don't worry about it. They'll be running back. Yeah, man. Like I said, you can't protect somebody that gonna choose somebody on their own. You can't protect them. You have to let them. It's just like they running into a wall. You have to let them run on into the wall. And when they get finished running into the wall, they'll be all right. They'll be done learned their lesson. It was a hard lesson. It'll be a pill to swallow, but they be done learned their lesson. Yeah. Yeah, if one of y'all kids, you better make sure he got some insurance on his head. Or her, you better make sure they got some insurance on their head. I don't know how many times they got to keep bumping their head before they learn to wake up. You know what I mean? Yeah. You see the kids now, they just going running around in the cities, ain't doing nothing. They ain't asking for no jobs or nothing. They just running around. I'm like, who on that clown mess? You know what I mean? You might well call the fire department, go out there and pour water on them, because they must be high or something out there. Because they ain't asking for about no job or nothing. They just want to run around and fight. When did that start happening? That ain't no clown. Ain't no money in that. Ain't no money in none of that, man. Ain't no y'all that clownish, man. Y'all got AI. You got your 7 cents and your third eye. Oh, man, y'all got all the advantage. Y'all need to take advantage of the advantage, man. Because they ain't going to keep coming, man. Let me tell you something about opportunity. Opportunity don't keep knocking at your door, man. You have to get out and get something, man. And go get it yourself, man. But all right. It's OG Frost TV, man, coming back at you with another one. I'll be back again to talk to you tomorrow, man. But stop listening to them old civil rights clown. Karen Bass out there, you see, she got them cards. Just like your mayor could get you some cards and get y'all some money. Just like they were getting them 10,000, they get y'all 10,000 and put them on them cards. Yeah, man. You ain't got to wait on no federal government to do nothing. You can have the state government do it. Yeah, your mayor, your city council, they can cut them checks, man. Yeah, man. Or get them out of office then. All that sitting up there with that boule playing them sucker games, playing that two-faced game because they got a degree behind their name, yeah, thinking they slicker than y'all need to vote them right on them by the office. All right, I'll be talking again tomorrow, man. And I'm thinking I'm going to start doing some street interview, man. See how many of y'all woke out there, man. All right.